I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about Slipknot, Falling in Reverse, Five Finger Death Punch, and more have been announced for the 2025 Inkcarceration Music Festival. The nearly complete lineup has now been announced for this year's 2025 edition of the annual Inkcarceration Music and Tattoo Festival, booked for July 18th, July 19th, and July 20th, 2025 at the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield, Ohio. This year, 2025 edition, will find bands Falling in Reverse, Slipknot, and Five Finger Death Punch as the headliners. The just revealed daily lineups for the lineup runs below. Okay, so let's look at the poster for the 2025 Inkcarceration Music Festival and see if we want to go, right? Let's check it out. So there's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3-day music festival. Friday will be headlined by the band Falling in Reverse, Saturday by the band Slipknot, and Sunday by the band Five Finger Death Punch. So let's go over the lineup for Fridays. You have Knocked Loose, Falling in Reverse, Beartooth, I think that's Parkway Drive, I Prevail, Kill Switch, Engage, Drain, The Devil Wears Prada, Sleep Theory, not Sleep Token, Sleep Theory, Alpha Wolf, Drowning Pool, okay, Suffocation all the way down there at the bottom. How is that possible? Suffocation should be on the second line at least, right? But okay, you have that. And then on Saturday, you have Marilyn Manson. Oh, okay, look at that. Marilyn Manson. You have Slipknot headliners, Slaughter to Prevail, Acid Bath. I believe that's a reunion situation. Don't quote me. The Dillinger Escape Plan. Let's go. Day Seeker, August Burns, Red, The Plot in You, Snot, Dry Kill Logic, Until I Wake, Sleep Theory again. I think that's two Sleep Theory bands, or maybe the same band. I think that's Swollen Tooth. And then on Sunday, you have 3 Days Grace. What? Five Finger Death Punch, Lamb of God. Let's go. That's my favorite band so far. In this moment, Architects, a band so black metal they had to black out the name. Crossfade, we came as Romance, Kitty. Okay, Kitty's on the Currents, Taproot, Crystal Lake. Wow. It's either I haven't seen that name in like 10 years or I'm getting a name wrong, but I'm gonna have to check out the band Crystal Lake because I feel like I know them. I feel like I've heard Crystal Lake before, but I'd have to check that out. But that's all the bands that I know as far as bands that I do know. If I was to go one day, I'd probably have to choose Sunday, right? Lamb of God. Lamb of God is the band that, Lamb of God and the Black Dahlia Murder. Those are the two bands that got me into this genre of music. When I first discovered this genre of music, my friends recommended two bands, Cannibal Corpse and Morbid Angel. I was more of a Cannibal Corpse guy. Really liked and still listen currently to Cannibal Corpse. So that's a really good band. But the two bands that I would say I discovered on my own that I like specifically love, that I hold really high esteem in this genre of music, would definitely be the Black Dahlia Murder and Lamb of God. If you have not heard like The Faded Line, Descending, Oh Murder, Terror in the House of Hubris, Redneck, The 11th Hour, Now You Have Something to Die For. You know, I mean, there's just so many. Did I say The Faded Line? Maybe I did. But The Faded Line is my favorite song, but I mean, there's so many songs from Lamb of God, so they're like my favorite band. I mean, of all time, and in that sense, them and the Black Dahlia Murder. Saturday lineup looks pretty cool. Right, you have Marilyn Manson, Slipknot, Slaughter to Prevail, Acid Bath, the Dillinger Escape Plan. All those bands I would want to go and see basically their entire set. So that Saturday lineup is interesting. Friday lineup is probably the lineup I would have to do the most research on. I was thinking to myself a few weeks ago when we do these series that, I've never heard Falling in Reverse. Truthfully, I have to admit that. I've never heard a song from Falling in Reverse. I know their lead singer is in the blogs, the social media, the news for various activities. I want to admit I don't know anything about those activities. I know they're controversial, right? I know that, but I don't know anything about what's going on with him, whether I agree or disagree. I just want to put that out there. I don't know anything about him. Like I said, I've never heard any songs from Falling in Reverse. But when we do this series, we do like to discover new bands. So we will be listening to the first time ever, Falling in Reverse. A first time ever, we will be listening to the Falling in Reverse song. I will hit the YouTube button, hit 3 songs, get a good feel of them and see what's my opinion of Falling in Reverse. Like I said, when we do try to discover new music. A band that we did recently discover that's not on this list of performers, but you can see my taste in this genre of music besides Lamb of God and the Black Dahlia Murder, is a band called 200 Stab Wounds. 200 Stab Wounds was a band we're doing this series. We discovered them. I didn't know who they were. I hit the YouTube button, listened to 2 or 3 songs. I'm like, this is a really, really, really good band. Like, so that's my, I may not know anything about, death metal and metal, anything like that, but, let me know what you think of 200 Stab Wounds. But let me know what you think of this 2025 Inkcarceration Music Festival Tour. Have you seen any of these bands? Have you ever been to this festival? Will you be going this year? Are there any bands here that I did not name that I should listen to, that I should discover? And I'm not gonna ask for your opinion of Falling in Reverse. Obviously, that if you want to tell me your opinion about their music, but if it's the lead singer, I'm gonna try to stay away from all of that. I'm just here for the music, but I will be listening to Falling in Reverse and seeing if they're good or bad, right? But let me know your opinion of the 2025 Inkcarceration Music Festival. Will you be going or will you not be going? I'm Jason. The world is yours. Today, we had a story about the 2025 Inkcarceration Music and Tattoo Festival taking place in Mansfield, Ohio, with bands like Falling in Reverse, Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, and Lamb of God, the Faded Line. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.